I don't think people were expecting Marvel Rivals to do something quite so unique for their holiday LTM. We were expecting skins, maybe a remix of some of the powers, but this is above and beyond. So if we look at this prepare screen for Marvel Zombies, you can see that we have 5 heroes here to choose from. Each hero is actually going to have their own leveling up track. This operates independent of the actual matches. You're expected to play multiple matches to actually reach your top tier power with these heroes. Now it's going to take some time for us to dive deep into these and see which hero has the best kits. I don't even know how much like diversity there is to their build. It seems fairly linear, like you go up in mobility or you go up in attack power. Same thing here, and I'm just noticing this is their cooldowns, and their cooldowns will have a lot of crazy residual effects too. Though I think it's a pretty eclectic group of heroes. What I notice about all these heroes is they all have the ability to overshield themselves. The only one that can't is Punisher, but Punisher is super powerful anyway, and that might be a perk he gets. You can also switch their abilities too as you level up, and this is going to make it a lot more interesting. For example, with Punisher, Culling Turret becomes Relentless Pursuit, deploy turret that automatically locks onto enemies, so it becomes an auto turret. And this goes for all of their powers too, so we're definitely going to have to check them out a bit. It appears that everyone maxes out at level 25 though. A special track, the Voyage to Astonish Pass, and they haven't done this in like 6 months. I think this was like Galacta's Quest that they did this with, if I remember correctly, that had the Cowboy Black Widow skin. And on this track, you could get the Blade Knight costume for free, and this is pretty much Blade imbued with the power of Moon Knight. I believe this is from the show, the actual animated show, so this is lore appropriate. You have to get on the premium track though, if you want the Floral Fright Penny Parker. And honestly, this is such a good deal because you get an alternate color with it too. Yo, actually that's a really good deal. I thought it would be $9.90, but that's $6.90. Why is this cheaper? They really made you pay 300 extra lattice for Mantis shaking her booty, didn't they? Marvel Rivals knows what they're doing. Knowing that you can take them up to level 25 makes it kind of a different ball game. It gives us a lot more replayability, so everyone could run the same hero on this, which means the builds are a little bit different. Let's just start at the top. Let's start with Thor. Nice, so we have the perk system returning. This was from the Ultron Battle Protocol. With Thor, I think the Awakened form is good just because you get all kinds of overshield. The longer it lasts, the better it is for us. So then it's going to be a pretty obvious cycle with Thor then. You want to go Awakened form, and then as soon as you don't, you just lay your Rings of Power. Bam. Because then they'll take a little bit more damage. So we fought from this point to this point. And then we have an opportunity to purchase a couple more things. This game mode also has multiple difficulties. You probably don't have to like try that hard to succeed at the very easy mode. Honestly, kind of similar to the way Fortnite did their Horde Rush mode this year, where they have a level up system outside of the game itself. Nice, so we fought our way to the entrance door of this map. Wow. That was pretty freaking powerful, bro. So first we fought from out here, and this is a spot you can't actually get to when you're running this map normally. Just found the most OP spot right here. Slightly elevated. Oh, you can't even push into them, bro. That's kind of wild. There's some thick zombies, boy. There's gonna be a boss battle against Namor, and then once we reach the end, we gotta battle Scarlet Witch. So I'm really interested to see how those work out. Khonshu's spirit. Protect his spirit. Okay. So then here's the lore. Khonshu is the one actually commissioning these heroes. He's like, I need you to save the world from the zombies. I mean, I suppose, you know, once he kills your avatar, you would get personally insulted, right? Thor is dense. Oh, wow. Some taller guys. But I don't know how useful he is right now. I'm doing stuff. I don't know if I'm doing well, because I can't move him. And that's Thor's main advantage, is that he displaces enemies. They have these shields, too, so they're no-selling it anytime I hit them from the wrong side. See, I bet a Punisher shotgun would actually be really, really good against these dudes here. There we go. Finally built up an ult. These 4 dudes are like one boss all on their own. Jeez. Finally. Yeah, we haven't even put on a single like level up bonus or anything yet. This is the first run, so this is the densest they're ever gonna be. At least until we get to max level. Awakening duration. More health. We don't really need more health. This is probably what we want. Oh, wow. I'm just noticing I have 51. I didn't even notice they were building so fast. This might actually be like the Ultron thing, where going all in. Nice. Here we are. Going all in on one type of power-up might be the best way. That worked more often than not in the Ultron protocol. But I don't know here. Okay, we need to be taking out the squid, obviously, first. Ah, another thing. He's not even useful against the squid, because squid don't move. Namor, freaking giant zombie Namor just flinging ults out everywhere. Oh my god, he's got over 40 life bars. Okay, we need to patrol. We need to patrol. If I'd have known this was happening, I might have actually taken those HP perks, you know? Dude, this silly bitch is just like throwing more than I can actually fight. And every time he does that, he lays more squid. I'm staying alive. I mean, they're damaging him at least. He's down to 9 health bar. I think that's really thanks to Jeff, bro. Jeff's power level is crazy right now. He's doing damage to everything in his path, while I have to go up and smack it one at a time. I have to personally target everything. There we go. An Awakened Rune, Mjolnir Bash can deal headshot damage. Now we're getting better perks. So yeah, see, you see her on the left side of my screen. Actually, you probably can't because of my camera. And just the way Thor works, I don't know if most of his attacks are truly that useful. It's all about his awakened state. Yes. Now that we got them all grouped up. Wow. Looking like Billy Beta Ray Badass over here. This spot looks weird. It's like it's smaller. And the doors are closed. Yes, more damage. More damage. Give me all that damage. Gotta invest way more in those points than I thought at first. Ah, this is different, actually. We gotta break through and reach the objective here. They're both chilling at door, so we need to make an actual play to get out of here. Oh, we have to actually break... We have to break the wall. Huh. Dope. Look how fast that melts when we have Jeff on our side, though. Hey, I don't feel so weak anymore, dude. Suddenly, I need the damage reduction. Are his bubbles just not healing anymore? He might have gotten some perk to change what his bubbles do. We have never been this close to death on this map yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. We actually got to like sub 200 health for a second. And we still have to break through, so there it is. I didn't see this. Big wide open maps, and then suddenly there's like a tunnel to go through. There's one, maybe 2 more legs of this. We're right next to the actual Avengers Tower. But once we get right over there, that's when we'll fight Scarlet Witch. This is tripping me out because we keep seeing like spots of the map that just aren't even open when you play it. There's a piano room down here. Let me get some health stuff. No, I couldn't get any. You can't buy perks when you're in the actual battle phase. That's unfortunate. Now they forced us into a smaller situation where we won't be able to run away. No, that sucked! It made my ult worse, too. Okay, we're gonna do our ult from the very bottom of the theater. I think that's the way to get it. There we go. Had to use a little more technique there. Bro, these freaking health pulls. Ew, and I get my shield back based on a limb. So it's like, once I'm fighting them, my awakened state barely even helps. Holy shit! Mission failed? We had a time limit on that? Bro, I literally cannot actually, like, look at that when I'm in the moment. Because now I'm having to focus on these zombies. I'm for real having to capital F focus. Oh, God, just give me that last guy. Am I having to lock in on, like, a Marvel Rivals Zombie right now? Because they got a bajillion HP. That's what it is. This is where you either go all in on damage or all in on your HP. But actually, as I get deeper into this, I feel like if I was Punisher, I might be pouring out a lot more damage. We'll have to test him next. Finally. Oh, that's crazy. His healing is pretty slow. Did I literally get 20 from like a full magazine? 153. Oh my god. Stun lock. Oh, we got that. At least we got that headshot perk, so that'll make it a little bit easier. It seems easy now, once she starts summoning the hordes. It's kind of why I'm saving my ult, because I'm expecting her, once we get her to a certain, like, level of health, I expect her to start summoning the hordes. Oh my god. Oh my god. She just picks one person and starts leeching them. And that was me for a second. That's what that was. I got super low health. I got a bit scared. There we are, 105. Ah! My god! Okay, I have respawn tokens. I'm gonna wait until she's out of that freaking ult state. What the heck? It was literally the entire arena. There is no way I could escape the damage of that. Okay. She hasn't brought in her hordes, so I just need to rebuild it. The wrong move is to run from this. You need to just go right up and attack her bubble. Otherwise, she's gonna win this battle. Oh my god! The stun locking! That's insane! I'm not gonna survive! Oh my god. Dude, she's leaving me with like slivers of health. We got her like halfway, man. Oh my god. Oh my. Ah! 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 Oh, do I even get to counterattack there? If we collectively gang up on her during that moment. Okay, she's never done this before. My regular smack's kind of powerful though. Smack around on that ass, boy. It's not a headshot. It's so much more. Jesus Christ, what? I think she reflected it, man. Marvel Rivals taking a tip out of the From Software playbook. Just putting in some shit that you can't possibly expect to happen out of nowhere. We had to shoot them to keep from instant death, the crystals. Oh, so there's crystals around us. Well, I guess mission failed. We'll get them next time, boys.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I came in thinking I was going to beat it with all 5 heroes today, but actually what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try each hero. When I do beat it with each hero, I can give a more in-depth commentary. So I just kind of stand in the back and build my ult, huh? Looks a bit different from Jeff's perspective. I'm noticing immediately the Punisher felt more powerful, but I think the level build on Thor is probably what's going to make him really good in the end. Because by the end, Thor's power level was kind of crazy. It's just we weren't fighting hordes, we were fighting Scarlet Witch. The little knock effect, bro. I'm doing like no damage though. Joyful splash fire rate. Actually, that's our healing, so I think we need to be more on that. Damage dealt. Let's just go all in on this beam essentially. And a little bit about saving ourselves with this diving, but gotta keep our homies up. Why did that chair up there just decide to physics for no reason? I'm surprised by how much damage Punisher's pouring out. He's actually just melting these hordes, bro. It's like half the time or less. You know what? Actually, maybe we just want to push him around like this. Keep him stalled instead of trying to do any direct damage to him. And so, okay, so what do we do with it? That's hilarious, bro. We're just pouring out zombies from our back end. No, you guys chill. You ain't going nowhere. This is actually the perfect spot for you. Away from my point. Okay, Jeff's playstyle is kind of fun in this zombies mode. For some reason, my bubbles aren't healing anyone but myself. I don't think it's a bug. That's the feature, man. You probably have to get it to a perk for it to heal other people. Look at that. He got to be in the thumbnail. Wow. It really seems like Magik is the one who gets all up in the boss's faces. Oh! Whoa, now what? Jeff is just melting this Namor. It's not. I don't even think it's worth it to attack his squid right now. Look at that. He just perish. That's pretty interesting that they do a zombie version of this, but I wonder if they'll sell it like as an alternate style for that skin, because that's just his MCU skin. Hide and seek. That's actually helping me stall zombies, so we're gonna go with that. There it is. Collide with bubbles during hide and seek. Bubbles don't pop, but deal splash damage. That's a bit like, you gotta set it up, but it could be useful. Jeff's dive power isn't gonna help during the boss battles, so it's only here for the hordes, and I feel like the hordes, they're decently simple. Especially when you got all the DPS in here, you don't really have to worry about these hordes. You're gonna clear them out pretty easily. Oh, I thought I got way more there. 120, 130? How many zombies did I eat there? That was crazy. That's what it is. He like tried to run away behind a door that I couldn't even grab him. The AI is trying to engage in trickery. It won't be long before the computer is cheating worse than the actual players in the game. Best ult. That's just the most fun ult in this game mode. The healing for Jeff is actually pretty low, but the damage, surprisingly high. I just haven't taken the time to, like, buy so much. Damage dealt 3% chance to freeze enemies. You don't have to worry if you hang back either. There are a couple parts of this where you should just buy all your perks because you'll be teleported anyway. Perfect example. Nom 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 nom. God, he just racks up big KOs with that ult. Oh, we can't even get any more. I think we don't have any more damage perks, actually. They definitely simplified the perks from the Battle Matrix LTM. Nice, dude. Punisher ult and Lil Jeff spray. Taking 20 of her health bars just like that. Boom, boom, boom. No headshots, though. Sadly, we can't hit those headshots, but it doesn't matter. We do so much damage anyway. Look at that. We already got her like a third down. She's already doing the bubble stuff. Oh my god. We are melting her. Wow. Jeff might be the secret MVP. Jeff and Punisher together. These guys are in there chopping, yes, and attracting her attention. But I feel so casual right now. Casually destroying the Scarlet Witch zombie boss. There we go, the crystals. Boom. Just like that. Wow. Jeffy. 471 by virtue of how many mob Zeds she killed. Why does it feel like Punisher was more effective than he looks on the stats? I think Punisher poured out a lot of damage, but didn't get the finishes. Well, because Magik's in the middle, she's picking up mad finishes there. And the thing is, we ran Jeff raw, too. We didn't mess with any of his powers. Let's go ahead and do that for the other heroes, too. Let's give them a raw test. I don't want to compare apples to oranges here. We're going to compare them all at level 0. Hit it, boys. That's going to be the suboptimal way. Just go ahead and cut through them. Blade's gun has no lifesteal, so it's almost like you don't even want to use it. You don't want to use it unless you're finishing them off, or maybe you're trying to stay away from them, like the security guards. Is this the mode where Blade actually gets to be Blade instead of gun? And you steal, like, a good deal more damage than they can even do to you, so you're winning this exchange without a doubt. Okay, Ancestral Sword and Daywalker Dash generate Moonblades. Ooh, we need to see what that does. We need to see what that looks like. That'd be an additional functionality to him. And maybe it hints at something they'll do in the future, because him and Moon Knight are in a synergy with Cloak and Dagger. But it's about Cloak and Dagger, so they just get a shroud. They don't get anything that's actually Moon Knight related. Oh my god. Feel like Bladey badass over here. Let this guy finish talking. My ability to actually cut through the crowd as Blade is higher than with Thor. And Thor, because Thor's supposed to displace, but these zombies don't want to displace. But Blade, when he's doing this shit, they can't stop him. He just goes right in the middle of them. Vengeance in Spectre's name. Nice. These ones are too dense for my ult, though. They didn't actually go down to my ult. It didn't even... It took down the little ones, but not even the medium-sized ones. Magik is just a straight-up damage machine. Blade, I'm trading a little bit of damage for the life still. So I have the sustain, but I have to intentionally buff my damage. We'll do that with the next round of perks. I do wonder if Blade can actually reflect that insta-kill thing that Scarlet Witch does. Chance to generate Unk upon defeating enemies. Cool. Attack speed, health, health. We're getting attack speeds, not attack. Lifesteal ratio, more damage, damage. There we go. Get these damage, damage. All right, perfect. And now we'll actually be able to see the difference here. When he's not blocking, we're actually taking health bars from him very quick. He is like actually melting. I don't think that's us, though. You know, the fact that we can hit headshots, I like that. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I actually do. I do see that. Yeah, you freaking made me take my hand off my chin. I'm contemplating, bro. I do see the damage increase on those squid. That is pretty big. We've probably gone up like 40 to 50% damage. That's so weird. That's so weird to see a Punisher turret with no Punisher in it, bro. We literally have him just stuck at spawn door. Look at these onks, man. So many onks. Whoa, and then it bounces between them, bro. That's such a cool power. Once you're fighting these bigger guys, it doesn't help so much because it's about getting their limbs, and then you get the Ankh effect. But that's cool, man. That actually increased his damage potential a lot. So yeah, much like Thor, he's not immediately powerful, but once you get those Ankh perks and a couple damage perks, then Blade is a badass. Damage. Moonblade flight speed. That'll be more damage, DPS. Nice, and then suddenly I'm taking out whole crowds by myself, bro. Just not the big guys. That's better than Jeff. Definitely better than Jeff right there. Oh yeah. Now that's what a blade ult should feel like. I'm not stupid powerful, but there's no way they can kill me with my life sustain. I can literally just sit here and hold trigger, and they can't do anything about that. So far, Blade is the favorite hero that I've played in this mode. Of the 3 that I've played, I like Blade the most. You know, Thor is actually the weirdest pick here, because I feel like he fits the least thematically. I wonder what the storyline is. Build up some ults here in the choke. Nice. Just red scratches everywhere, bro. Screen full of red scratches. My god. This has to be like the most indecipherable thing ever. I like Blade's playstyle, but that might just be total eye cancer to main. That's crazy. Dealing damage has 20% chance to trigger chain lightning. I don't feel like I need any of his max health stuff, bro. Just damage. Straight up damage and range. Alright, I need to do some damage here. I need to be healing. Oh my god. Nice. It doesn't feel as easy as when I was Jeff, but I think that's really that we don't have a Jeff. Jeff is just the low-key god DPS right now. Yo, are you gonna... She's gonna list lazily to the left. She's gonna hit me with the Star Wars, man. Gotta get the crystals. I'm gonna let them do damage, and I'm just gonna make sure we don't die to crystal. This is truly her final form right there. If we'd have known with the Thor one, we wouldn't have died there either. It's just the first time experience. Blade is very comfy on this game mode. I didn't feel like I was in danger, but then again, that'll change because there are multiple difficulty levels of this game mode. We're just playing at the bottom right now. So these are actually the perks that we're picking. The traits here are the perks that we're picking in game, but because we haven't actually leveled up, we're getting the first level perks. And that's why we aren't seeing something like increased lifesteal ratio. We're not seeing that very often. Zombies. The 4 Punisher strat. Is this even doable? Maybe not the densest, but we just gotta remember to be switching weapons instead of reloading. Wall of bullets strat. Okay. I think this is the same principle. Oh, adjudicator magazine capacity. So I think with him, you definitely want those magazine increases. Headshot multiplier, deliverance pellets. Headshot or more pellets? I think you want more pellets there. Deliverance single round damage. All right, look, we're building something. And we'll take a bit more health too. Look at this, 459. That's better than the 350 he would have by default. The run and gun squad, look at this, bro. You may not like it, but this is the optimal way to play Marvel Rivals, okay? This is peak performance. None of that goats meta, Trey tank, Trey support. No 2-2-2. I don't even want to hear it, brother. 4 Punishers and that's it. That's all you need. Whatever will Punisher do to a large horde of zombies. Okay, this is just wrong, man. This is just disgusting. This isn't even fair. The amount of DPS going down this range. Not even those armored ones can hold up, bro. They don't even make it in the door. And they're just hitting the floor and dying, bro. Like, it's crazy. You just aim shoulder high and you get these headshots. Double Punisher ult. Why? Because we can. Oh my, the ASMR, bro. That was the beautiful sound effect. I don't even care that I'm missing there. You know, actually, the shotgun is probably what's gonna be really good against Scarlet Witch. So we will power up that shotgun. And just general damage. Max health. Test it out on Namor. Oh my, it didn't even, like, attack. It didn't even have enough time to attack. He's kind of screwed. He can't stand up against this firepower. Oh my god. Punisher Squad is crazy, bro. Feels like we turned on cheats in this game mode. No way! I shouldn't have dropped down there. Okay, this is where I definitely need to buff my health now. Been neglecting it. Yo, what the... Where are these grenades coming from? Okay, never mind. That was what was killing us, bro. Some grenades. Oh my god! I don't think they did that before. I literally didn't notice them do that before. When they're actually catching me, they're catching me with gimmicks. At the normal level, you should be able to get through it pretty easily. Just as long as you're doing decent perks. Magazine capacity to 50%? My god. Yo, those health perks, I probably should have grabbed more when I saw them, because now they're not popping up.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Just cut a straight line through the freaking mass, bro. Gotta watch out for these grenade guys. These are my biggest danger as a Punisher, because I play so belligerent and I'm already taking health damage, and then they just throw 100 extra damage on top of that. Come on, baby, give me more health. Sustained fire increases rate of fire. We don't even have the ability to purchase that. Maybe we can get it. So pretty much it kicks up the gun the longer we sustain on a single target. Okay. God damn! They came for me. This is the hardest one. I kind of suspected this would be the hardest one, because it's close quarters, you know?
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh my god! Gotta use a respawn token, bro. Anything to get through this one, I think. Anything we can do to get through this one is gonna be... Oh. We got 60 left, 50, 40. They're just attracted to that piano, bro. I don't know what it is. Oh my god. That was... I don't think Scarlet Witch is going to be nearly as hard as that room was. Sustained fire increases rate of fire. That's going to help us with her. Whatever. It's last round. There's literally nothing else to do at this point. It wants to be all adjudicator. Yeah, the small room... This guy's not wrong. Small room was crazy. That was the hardest part for this character. He's shooting him already. Oh, the auto turret. Watch your health bar. Just watch your health bar real quick. Holy sh... Ah! Watch your health bar. Oh my god, bro. We're gonna beat her. We're gonna beat her. She's not even gonna get that crystal off. Dude, the full Punisher squad. What? Made Scarlet Witch look like nothing. Look, they gave themselves a thumb. I'll give myself a thumb too. So with 4 runs, we're at level 15, more than halfway to the top. it did slow down a bit. So it's probably going to take you 8 to 10 runs to actually reach level 25. That's what I'm seeing here. Now with Magik, she sustains herself. Dealing damage has a 3% chance to freeze enemies. Right off the bat, we have that. Darkchild form, sword, attack range. I think with her, with Magik, you can kit her up to have like almost infinite Darkchild, and that's going to be how you really want to use her. If you can get her to be in Darkchild as much as possible, that's going to be her most powerful version. I mean, damage as well. I think damage is just a good thing to do on most of these heroes, if not all of them, because you start under damage. You don't have enough to begin with. Vitality, Darkchild, these are both range and speed. I think the speed is going to be better because, again, it increases your damage in a roundabout way, more DPS. The thing is, Magik is a hero that I have almost no playtime with, so I don't know how to go all in on her like I do with Blade or Punisher. Or I don't understand her limits quite as much. I gotta remember her teleports because that's this thing right here. I'm not remembering that. And then you go into Demon's Rage, so it connects into her combos, and that's what I'm missing here. Can't expect a man to know 40 heroes in a freaking hero shooter. Go through and twist back the other way. Nice. Okay, I kind of felt that. Let's just get more Darkchild here, man. Darkchild, max health, damage, Darkchild, big max health. I think anytime you get the chance to buy a big perk, that's probably best to do, because it's going to be worth more than the price. Like if you spend 1 to get 30%, but then 100% only costs 3, you get a little bonus there. Nice. So hold up, I need to practice something. Demon's Rage. That's what it is. I was like, how come I'm not getting my little demon turrets? You have to actually activate them afterward. This is why with the Brawl and Melee heroes, they benefit from being mained. You want to play them as much as possible. 6% damage to Darkchild form. There you go. I mean, the thing is, her perks seem much more restricted because Magik is already, like, more individually powerful than these heroes. Just put down our little guys, and they'll be throwing down... They're kind of like mini turrets, you know? I'm really not, like, doing much. There we go. When he's floating, I can do pretty much nothing to him. Nice. Hopping on Magik, it makes you appreciate when you see a good Magik, because she's a cooldown dumper. If you're not using your cooldowns correctly, you're getting so much less value with this hero. Maybe beefing the HP for her is the way to go. Once you get a certain amount of attack with her, it's just gonna be that they plow through her like self-healing, and that's gonna make it a lot harder. Damage, you know what, just Primordial Frost. There it is again. It took us a while. Didn't have time. Literally just bought whatever perks were there. Yep, I'm out. There we go. Shit! Ah! How do I get stunned out of my ult by a freaking NPC boss, man? Oh. We won so easily, but that was still, like, what? I get stunned out of my ult. I respect Magik's power, but her playstyle isn't my bag. It doesn't appeal to me like that. At the bottom, I'll put Thor, then I'll put Magik, then I'll put Blade, Jeff, Punisher. Punisher is the top one for me so far, at least having played one game of each. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below which of your heroes is the favorite in the new Marvel Zombies mode, and I will catch you guys in the next video.